Anong takbong mayaman.
Siyempre. Siyempre. And now Sean Daniels re-enters. And it's now an 83-68 ball game.
Well, Kelly Williams going to the bench. Kelly Williams only with 6 points and 6, make that 8 points because of those free throws and 6 rebounds. But when you think of it, yung 8 points niya, tahimik na tahimik, Seth. Hindi mo masyado naramdaman.
Gulat nga ako doon sa score sheet. Biglang, meron na pala. 2 misses by Baguio. Castro in a rush. Ends up wild and woolly. Simpson. You think that rest is enough and Borboran goes out to the applause of the Alaska faithful?
Oh, definitely. That's a lot of rest for Diamond Simpson. Came out about the 1 minute and 40 mark, just under the 2 minute mark. And again, 9 minutes and 40 here. That's 3 minutes of game time and about, I'd say about 10 minutes of real time, or more or less.
Evans. Ognatan trying to tiptoe for it. Won't go. Here's a Lapag. Always a scary sight if you're on the defensive end because he can drill you from the outside or burn you with a drive. Ranidel goes inside. Simpson had a small piece of it. Ognatan. Oh, what a great pass to Evans.
Right there. Coach Chot doesn't like the energy of his guys. Not only are they not running down on defense, they're not boxing out to get rebounds, and that lead has ballooned right now.
And it was something that was a problem as early as the first quarter. Back in the... Sean Daniels. In these traveling situations, but dancing to the wrong music. And those of you watching us on Solar TV, glad to have you back. We had some slight transmission problems, but we're back with you. Didn't miss much. No baskets were converted while you were slightly away. 85-68 is still the hum of the count. My partner Jason Webb correctly pointing out some 3-point attempts by Tropang Texters that could have boosted their stock here, have not hit the target, and the game has remained basically the same. Shot clock, a brand new one. Alapak shooting farther and farther away.
But they're forcing him to have to take it farther because the defense has gotten stickier and stickier.
And the frustration level of Tropang Tex increasing with every miss from any point of the floor. Bonashare isolated. Simpson begging for the ball, but he opts to provide the shield. It's a pass-off. Ognatan of all people nailing it with the open shot because that's not his usual shot.
That's been a 19 points, biggest lead of the ball game. It's been Tropang Tex also has gotten open looks. They haven't made it. Right there, the other side. Etong Alaska, they're making their open looks, and that's a big difference.
And with people like Mark Borboran, Rachel Ognatan delivering. And a foul on, it looks like Tenorio reaching for the sky, and it will be Jason Castro. I think the explosiveness that Tropang Tex had in games 4 and 5 has sort of been contained by Alaska here in game number 6. At least up to now.
That defense of Alaska in this game has really made it difficult, or only allowing this Tropang Texters to 63 points on the board.
Yes, and that that free throw brought to you by B. McDerby BH Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. You can sponsor this one as well. And by the way, Aaron Aban, who has only seen a brief stint in the series, is on the floor. Chot Reyes digging in very deep now.
Naghahanap talaga because he did not get anything from Macmac Cardona, who only accounted for 2 points, make that 3 points. Oh, 2 points. 2 points si Macmac. 2 points si Macmac. Kelly Williams, you know, he had the 8 points and 6 rebounds, but parang you'd like to get something more for it. Jared Dillinger, not a lot of minutes on the floor, but also nothing to show for it.
Williams climbs into the shot and will get free throws here. You can only imagine if Alaska was not ahead, Team Con would have complained. I'm getting used to Tim Cone's moments when he gets riled up on the court. Some housekeeping being done under the basket as Williams waits for permission to go ahead with these free throws.
And here, Seb, just looking at the problems of Talking Text in terms of scoring. Harvey Carey, only 3 points. Macmac Cardona, only 2 points. Jared Dillinger held scoreless. And then Del Campos got 7. If not for the big 20 of Jimmy Alapag in that first half, mapapalayo talaga itong Talking Text. And look at 2 guys on the left with those bandanas that, you could say, struggled in this game. Jimmy Alapag, you know, he tried to carry this team in that first half, but then since then, it's been too difficult.
You know, this almost looks like the way Alaska looked in game number 4 when they lost that one by 21. Lead is 17. Timeout asked by De La Cruz. Nobody to send the ball to. But Tim Cone doesn't like that, you know. He doesn't like when that happens. Because they're wasting a timeout. Well, we won't waste one. We like timeouts. We'll be back. Back with us, Bonacher, Simpson teaming up nicely on the right side to produce this 19-point lead now. Now Alaska's flowing like honey, like butter, like nice milk, and Talking Text is groping for form here. They don't know where the points will come from.
Well, you can just see it on right there on your scoreboard. Only 70 points for Talking Text, and obviously this unit on the floor for Talking Text probably doesn't play a lot of minutes together, so it's going to be quite difficult for them. But obviously Coach Chot Reyes trying to find some guys that can match the energy that Alaska has played this entire game.
Patricia? Let's open her mic. Patricia.
Sev, Coach Tim Cones may be weak, but his message is really strong. He said, play the moment and stay aggressive. Now, he wants all of his guys to contain their men, and no matter what, they got to find a way to sprint back. They're being very careful to protect this lead right now, Sev. Chase?
I understand, and why not? Because, you know, you have a chance to tie this up and go for broke come Wednesday.
The important part there, if you hear what he was saying, sprint back. Because if you don't sprint back, that's going to give Talking Text some easy layups with and only eating up very little of the time. You got to make sure, if you're Alaska, that you make Talking Text work for each and every basket by burning a lot of that shot clock.
Oh, well explained, and denial should be the first order of business. De La Cruz.
Right now for Talking Text, looking for quick baskets. If you can get a quick basket here, another one here, all of a sudden, you're back in the game.
Castro can't square up for a shot. Williams, 3.
Yun na naman, no? Yun na naman yung open look na three-pointer, Seb. Just can't nail that today.
Not there. Absolutely not there. De La Cruz erased.
Good box out, Araneta.
Nice no call in that situation. Castro drills it in, top of the keyhole, and now they come within 15.
So that's 4 minutes to go. If you're Talking Text, it's just a little ray of sunshine coming through. You know that if you can put more pressure and get some quick baskets, you can put, you know, big problems can be for Alaska.
Simpson waiting for the pass. De La Cruz says, well, I was thinking shot there, sorry. Dillinger ends up with a foul. And Simpson will visit the free throw line. No problem with the first. Let's check on the BMX Power move brought to you by Derby's Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Yamado. Yung magandang team up nila kanina.
Ang ganda ng ilag, oh. Laki, isipin mo, ang laki niya. Over about 6'6". And then he can still contort and bend his body in the air.
He's as graceful as a giraffe and a gazelle combined. I'm sorry, I watched too much of the Animal Channel or the History channels. But a lot of people misunderstand the giraffes, that they're slow, but they're very graceful.